3. Kennard will be taking on the CLP Pirates with varsity and JV at home, and the C1 and C2 games away at 3:30. We're thankful to support our future Sabercats at their game yesterday as a program. Well done, ladies. Best of luck to both teams during your middle school seasons. We look forward to seeing you as Sabercats playing on this court alongside us next season. Thank you for being here tonight and allowing us to celebrate you. I'd like to welcome everybody to tonight's game. In tonight's matchup against the Greeley West Spartans. Fossil Ridge High School is a member of the Poudre School District, the Northern League, and the Colorado High School Activities Association believes there's an educational value in our athletics program. One of the most important objectives is good sportsmanship. We believe that winning is important, but not more important than dignity and honor. Please cheer enthusiastically for your team and show respect and sportsmanship. Test. Please refrain from criticisms of officials, negative cheers, chants, and behaviors. By your conduct, allow players to feel pride in their school and community. We appreciate your sportsmanship and cooperation. Please help us make sure trash gets into trash cans. And at this time, we'd like to introduce the Greeley West Spartans. For the Spartans, number 0, Nyrese Benitez. Number 1, Ariana Munoz. Number 5, Aubrey Perez. Number 12, Ella Lopez. And number 33, Paige Rubel. For your Sabercats, number 1, Brooke Bradley. Number 8, Lynn Smith. Number 4, Marley Brenner. Number 24, Kenneth Swanson. And number 32, Ian Antis. Sabercats are coached by the legendary Jamie Menefee. We'd like to thank our officials tonight, Mark Whitney Bass and Mason Rochia.
Paradise? Number 3, that weren't on the bench. And there's only 6 over here, and Maddie's one of them. He is on the seat. Lily here, white. I'll figure it out.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to another broadcast from Sabercat Sports Network. We are here at the Fossil Ridge Gym for the girls varsity versus Greeley West game. I am Ben DeGeer, and I am here with Cannon Ray, and we're going to call the game for you tonight. The tip-off is there, and it's tied up immediately. We are looking at a re-jump, I believe, because no possession has been established yet.
Both teams coming into this game, Greeley West with a 7-12 record, Fossil with an 8-12 record. Both teams coming off of a loss as well.
And the re-tip is a little cleaner. Greeley West comes away with the ball.
Both teams a lot to play here, hoping to break past that losing streak. Greeley West with a loss to Rocky, and Fossil with a loss to Windsor in their past game.
Ella Lopez passes to Aubrey Perez, and steal by Lauren Smith.
Kenya Swanson for Fossil, having a great sophomore season for the Sabercats.
Kenya lost sight of the ball. That was number 4, Marley Brenner. And the ball goes to Greeley West. Presses on by Fossil. And Greeley West makes it through for a layup and 2.
Very nice run to the rim there for Ella Lopez. Both these teams getting off to a quick start here early.
Kenya backs the ball up from top of the key. Moves into the high post. Out to Lauren Smith at the corner. Rebound by Marley, and Putback is good.
Great rebound and score there for Brenner. Brenner having an amazing season for the Sabercats, leading them in points per game and coming off a huge game against Windsor where she was making everything from 3. Greeley West hoping to pick up their first league win this season.
Kenya Swanson called for the foul, and it looks like number 1, Ariana Munoz, will go to the line for 2.
Munoz, a senior on the squad with 3.9 points per game. As a matter of fact, most of the players on this Greeley West squad are seniors.
First free throw is good. Munoz will get ready for her second.
6:27 left in this first quarter. Greeley West leads this early 3-2.
Second one is not good. Rebound by Fossil. And that is number 32, Mia Montes. Greeley makes a break on that steal again. Number 33.
A lot of early action going on, a lot of loose balls. That ball looks to be staying with Greeley West, though.
That was Paige Ruppel had a great break on the ball there.
Paige Ruppel, a player to watch for these Spartans, leading scorer of this team, averaging almost 8 points per game. Another senior as well.
Inbounds to number 0, who I do not have on my roster, so I do not know her name, and I apologize for that. But often the high school rosters change throughout the year as players move up and down from different squads. Lauren Smith with the rebound, passes forward.
Almost in and out from Marley Brenner there. Oh, and rejected by Lauren Smith.
Lauren brings the ball up the court, advances, spin move into a great left-handed layup.
What a move by Smith there. She's been doing it all for the Sabercats this season. Rebounding, great defense, and there with the nice finish. Fossil leads this 4-3 with 5:17 left in the first quarter.
Munoz passed over to 0, and cross court back to Munoz. Ooh, she snuck in there well for the shot. Came up a little short.
Munoz
Smith with the rebound.
averaging 4 points per game this season as an aired pass for the Sabercats.
That was loose ball collision, and we'll say that the ball belongs to Greeley West. A little bit of sloppy play by Fossil there. It was a little bit of a aggressive pass, and then could not contain that on the offensive end.
Some substitutions for the Sabercats here, along with Greeley West.
Lopez inbounds to Munoz. Moves to the left side. Smith with another rebound.
Number 0's
Looks for some help.
Benitez Gutierrez. Timeout there by Coach Menifee, hoping to talk things over with the Sabercats, both teams. Not a whole lot of scoring to start this game. 4:22 left in the first quarter, and Fossils already has 3 fouls to their name.
And that is no fouls for Greeley at this point. Take a look at the replay here. That was a sweet spin move by Smith.
Smith having a great season for the Sabercats. Just a few games ago, she actually broke the single game rebound record against Loveland. She's been definitely one of the X factors for the Sabercats this season. She's helped them win a lot of games this season.
Referees are signaling to the huddles. It is time to return to the court. And it will be Fossil ball on the sideline. Looks like it is a middle school celebration night as well. We have Kennard and Preston with us. and lots of jerseys, so they must be inviting the teams to come enjoy the middle school feeder program. It's a steal by 14.
Always great seeing the middle
Ella
school
Lopez, I
teams
believe.
out here.
It is. It's really nice to see the kids who are eventually going to be playing on this court. Liv Paradis brings the ball up for Fossil after the steal. To Smith in the middle. Mia at the high post and then turns and goes to the hoop. Rebound Smith. And goes the other way for Greeley. 3 up. It is short, and that will be Fossil ball.
Very deep 3 there by Ella Lopez. Maybe a bit of a heat check. Not close though, as Fossil retains possession.
Greeley does deflect it back out of bounds, but Fossil will inbounds again.
Fossil looking to improve to 4-6 on the season in the league. Coming off a tough loss to Windsor, where they did play decent for a while against one of the best teams in the league.
Long pass to Smith. And a careless pass taken by Greeley. Munoz brings the ball up, advances to the corner. That is Ella Lopez in the corner, number 12. I was mistaken earlier. Number 14 is Valeria Caldeza. Smith's, another great rebound. Didn't even have position, but easily gained that ball.
You get the feeling Lauren Smith going to get a lot of rebounds tonight.
That was close to a travel over that step, but they did not call it, and it was a miss anyway. Rebound Greeley.
2:55 left in this first quarter. Fossil leads this one 4-3.
Top of the backboard, or the edge of the backboard. And the bottom of the backboard. We are hitting all sides of the board at this point.
Marley Brenner, the chance to put Fossil up 3, but great defense by Greeley. And overall, a lot of great defense start this game. Only 4-3 with 2:29 left. As you can see, Kenya Swanson coming in for Marley Brenner.
Lopez inbounds to Munoz. Munoz brings it up the court.
Fossil trying a lot of new freshmen late in the season. Last game, Becca Burke played significant time, and now Liv Paradis getting a lot of early action for the Sabercats.
And they're so tough, they scared Greeley into throwing it out of bounds. Kenya looks like she'll take it out on the sideline.
A lot of early action.
And maybe a
both of
timeout.
these teams.
Timeout Greeley.
A lot of passes out of bounds. A lot of things that coaches are going to be looking to clean up during this timeout. 2:26 left in this first quarter. Sabercats lead this 4-3. And Fossil's really got to try to get to the line this game. Whenever they've done that in previous games, it's really worked well.
So on the court right now, you'll see both the Fossil cheer and dance teams, both of whom took silver medals at nationals in the last week down in Florida.
We got a great cheer squad at Fossil, very impressive. Especially going out of state to win a huge tournament like that. You'd love to see it from our school.
Oh, it is always good to build that program. And I was just chatting with one of the cheerleaders earlier that there's a lot of young players, a lot of young cheerleaders on the team this year. A number of more freshmen than normal, which really shows that if they can do that at a nationals, what can they do as they age?
Hopefully Fossil can carry that winning mentality into this basketball game.
At 4-3, it's anybody's game at this point.
Yep, no team really taking a lot of control early in this one. 2:22 left in the first quarter.
Deflection by Smith, and ball stays with Fossil. She was able to avoid that loose ball on the baseline.
Already 4 fouls here for the Sabercats. Gotta wonder if that's gonna play a big factor later into this quarter.
Prevlik inbounds to Smith. Smith with the shot. Rebound was not gathered, and it goes out of bounds. Will be Fossil ball.
Not a lot of makes here early for either of these teams.
Swanson to inbounds, and hopefully somebody can take the lid off the basket. Paradis takes it to the top. Back around to Prevlik. Greeley goes for the steal, and Swanson with the three. Another mishandled rebound, and the ball sticks with Fossil.
A lot of threes here early for each of these teams. Not a lot of them going in, though.
Smith receives the inbounds pass up to the top of Swanson. Nice drive through the lane, and foul is called. Ella Lopez will be the guilty party, and Swanson will go to the line.
Seems like the ball has been on Fossil's side for a while now here. A lot of chances to get on the board. Now Swanson with a chance to give Fossil a little bit of cushion here in this first quarter.
Swanson with the first free throw. Ooh, it tried to pop out, but it did go down, and that will make us 5-3 with 1:49 left.
Swanson averaging about 3 points per game in her sophomore season, playing a huge role for the Sabercats. The second one goes in and out.
Mia went for that rebound, but it was contested, and the ball will stay with Greeley out of bounds. Munoz brings the ball up the court. Paradis will meet her at half. Move to the left side, to the high post. Back to Munoz on the right. Drive. Smith with another rebound. Well, she had a record a couple weeks ago. We might see another one tonight.
Dominant post play from Smith there, getting almost every rebound that falls her way.
That is 5 rebounds by my very unofficial count so far. And it is still 1:15 left in the first quarter.
And a nice bucket there from Swanson. Swanson getting things started for the Sabercats here.
She's already hit her average for the season, so let's see her take that up a little bit.
Swanson and Smith, 2 players to definitely watch in this game.
Smith with the block.
Oh, Swanson again.
Not sure if she got the second block. I think that was Swanson with the second block, but great defense by Fossil.
Not usually getting blocks, but what a block there. As Maddie Kubat is also out of this game for the Sabercats, one of the leading scorers of this team.
Yeah, Maddie had an unfortunate injury in the last game. And we hope we can see her back out there sometime this season.
Ball going to Greeley West here.
Looks like Bianca Bonda will take the ball out of bounds.
Another freshman coming in here for the Sabercats, White. And Fossil using a lot of freshmen that haven't played a whole lot this season. Needing to make up some depth from losing Kubat. Already a very thin team as it is. And losing Kubat definitely has to involve some of the newer players to this team.
Well, team defense led to a turnover, and Fossil drives in. 3 ball is up by Paradis, and that is the end of the first.
7-3 Sabercats lead after the first quarter. Fossil playing a solid half of basketball. Neither team really getting the scoring going, but you'll never complain about a lead for the Sabercats.
No, and it's been a well-contested game back and forth. Well, buckets aren't going down. They're going down evenly on both sides. And so Fossil has definitely had more possession and probably earned a little bit more of that lead, but it could easily be a lot more.
A lot of Fossil games this year. Slow first quarter, then they ramp it up in the second and third quarter. So we'll see how it goes. Neither team really breaking away, though, to start this one.
No, and with Maddie Kubat not available tonight, that takes Fossil's six-person varsity squad down to 5 regular members. There are 3 girls playing up, which is always good experience for the JV players to get some varsity minutes. And so I do see this as a lot of growth this year. We've seen the girls really come together, re-gel as a team, and if we can finish the season strong, it puts a lot of youth into next year and really be able to carry that forward.
They just get that chemistry going with the freshman class. Look at them in 3 years, and this is a elite team.
I'm sure they love the sound of that.
Yeah. A lot of freshmen and sophomores playing a big role in this team this season.
On the court for Greeley is Caldeza and Amasquita and Banda. Lanning and Ruppel.
Ruppel, definitely a player to watch for the Spartans.
Fossil puts up another three. That was from Paradis. And a pass to Swanson is tipped. Ball will stay with Fossil.
What an effort by Paige Ruppel there. Ruppel, the senior, been the best player for the Spartans this season.
Smith with another rebound. Ooh, errant pass intercepted by Greeley. And West will bring the ball over the half. Ruppel controls on the right side.
Very strong defense from the Sabercats early in this one. Helps that a lot of shots aren't going in for the Spartans, but
sure racks up those rebound numbers.
Definitely a number to watch. 18, I believe it was, for Lauren Smith a few games ago.
That was a foul called on Lanning. It was a little bit of a takedown. Probably would have been a breakaway the other direction. It might have been a very wise foul. They are looking for those steals on the external. It looks like Fossil might need to tighten up those passes.
Yeah, Ruppel trying to jump everything.
Should be able to take advantage of that over time. That was a very hopeful pass into the middle, and it did not really have a chance. Intercepted by Caldeza.
6:42 left in the second quarter. Fossil leads this game by 4.
Lanning, steal by Smith. Fouled again, maybe by Lanning? Could have been also France.
As Marley Brenner checks back into this game for the Sabercats.
And that was Lanning assigned the foul.
White and Smith will hit the bench. A new lineup out here for the Sabercats. Hopefully they can get some scoring going here.
Swanson inbounds to Paradis. Back to Swanson. Crosses court. Oh, I was wrong on that first one. That's Paradis, number 11 there. Number 1 is Brooke Preslick.
Deep three by Paradis.
Sorry, Pravlik. I need a bigger roster. My eyes are old. I apologize, folks. Munoz comes across. Steal by Pravlik. And basket by Pravlik.
A little bit of comfort here for the Sabercats, up 9-3. 5:50 left in the second quarter, and already 2 fouls on Greeley West.
Swanson did deflect that out of bounds with their leg, but no kick called, so the ball would just be on the baseline. And Munoz receives the inbounds pass. To the top to Lanning. And my mystery player, I will find out at halftime who she is. I apologize. But Swanson comes away with the rebound. Lanning with defense. To the corner.
Deep three by Pravlik.
Without Smith on there, Greeley West is getting some more rebounds now.
Little surprised Brenner didn't take that shot there. She was on fire last game against Windsor.
West cross court. 3 ball up. It was close. Ball down and maybe an and one.
Ooh, what a shot there. That was Benitez Gutierrez for Greeley West, the mystery player.
Cannon has a better roster than I do, folks.
But what a shot there. 4:54 left in the second quarter as Fossil leads this one 9-5. A little bit more scoring getting started in the second quarter. And we look at a replay here. This is Brooke Pravlik taking it to the cup. She's done that a lot this season. You got to think Menifee right here. Trying to break this game open. Fossil lost a few recently. This is definitely a very winnable game for them. And Greeley West looking to get their first league win of the season. They're 0-9, but 7-12 on the normal season. As Nitez Gutierrez will try to make it 3 here.
Ball's up. A little short. Oh, Greeley West steals the rebound right out of Mia's hands. Fossil steals it right back. Pravlik brings the drive. Awkward on one leg, but able to put down the shot.
Looked like earlier there, Pravlik, 2 breakaway buckets here to give the Sabercats 11-5 lead with 4:25 left in the second quarter.
Pressure from Swanson, well outside the three-point line. And that is, we'll call that just a lost ball. I don't think that was a pass.
No call there on Munoz, just great defense by the Sabercats.
Brenner inbounds to Pravlik. Munoz will pick up defense on the other side, on this side of half court, but quick pass to Swanson. Oh, steal by Munoz against the high post.
Nice rebound there by Lopez, but no good for the Spartans.
2 more open opportunities. Pravlik with the 3 from the corner.
You can see
Swanson went up for the rebound, but it, out of bounds to Greeley West.
Pravlik definitely feeling herself there with that shot after that former bucket. 3:51 left. Fossil up by 11 in the second quarter. Oh, and great defense by the Sabercats here.
That was a triple team just inside the half court there.
They do call a foul though. Looked like it could have been close to a 10-second violation.
Looks like number 10 there was JD Mesquita. And she... Is that Lopez with the shot?
Looks like that is Caldeza going.
Oh, Caldeza with the shot.
Yeah. Caldeza, senior, averaging 6 points per game this season, been a big factor for the Spartans. As the first one drops for her. Second leading scorer on this team. As Greeley West tries to cut this lead to 4 with 3:24 left in the second quarter.
Pravlik takes the rebound away from Smith. And Smith...
A jump ball here. Lopez playing a key factor for Greeley West being close in this one. Great defense and a lot of rebounds from her.
Lopez inbounds to Munoz. Paradis picks up at half court for defense. Smith battles, but Caldeza comes away with the shot.
Almost another rebound for Smith there. Just in and out of her hands.
I'm going to say that was a block. And a nice reverse from Caldeza.
That was nice.
To bring us to 11-8.
As Caldeza gets the ball back for the Spartans.
They seem to be feeling themselves a little more on defense. They're definitely feeling where Fossil's trying to go and anticipating quite well.
Kuba out of this game for the Sabercats definitely makes it a lot easier for the Spartans.
Swanson called for the touch foul. And I believe that's number 2 on her. We'll see it on the board. It is number 2 for Kenya Swanson, number 24.
11-8 here. Fossil leads this, and there's 2:20 left in the second quarter. Already 4 fouls on Fossil, though. Greeley West trying to get into the bonus. Caldeza, nothing there as Lauren Smith gets the rebound. Another rebound for Lauren Smith.
That was Lily White with the defense on Caldeza, which really influenced that shot. And there was a great putback by Liv Paradis.
Liv Paradis, the sophomore, making her presence known.
Munoz across half court. Paradis picks up defense.
Paradis hasn't played a lot this season, but Fossil trying out a lot of new players in this game. 13-8, Fossil leads this with 1:51 left in the second quarter.
That was Gutierrez, I believe, with the pass to Caldeza. And looks like the ball's out of bounds, but will stay with Greeley West. Slaps the ball for the inbounds. And is able to get it to Caldeza. Nice movement around Smith, but Smith did not let her get that shot anywhere close to the hoop.
Lauren Smith, along with those rebounds, also playing great defense, especially on Caldeza. A very hard player to guard.
That pass is just a little too tall, and the Fossil will bring the ball the other way.
A lot of turnovers early for each of these teams, as there's 1:24 left until the half, and you got to think that's one of the major talking points for both of these coaches. Ooh, what a save by Benitez Gutierrez there.
Both teams are putting great effort out on the court tonight. Caldeza with a nice move to the hoop.
She's playing a great game so far.
When she realized she has to work that quick release against Smith, because Smith's not going to let her have any easy ones.
That's definitely a matchup to watch there. Smith and Caldeza, two of the best players on each of these teams. As there's 35 seconds left until the half, as Fossil takes the ball away.
Yeah, those are a couple of our less than stellar passes on the last two possessions, but it leads to a three. But is that Brenner?
Yeah, Marley Brenner with that
Brenner.
three. Just like last game, she is now the leading scorer for the Sabercats after last game. Brenner again takes the ball away.
Mishandled. Oh, not able to make that under the basket, but we'll go to the free throw line and try to make them the hard way.
16-10 here with 4.6 left until the half. Paradis playing a great game so far. The sophomore averaging only around a point a game. Definitely an unexpected player to rise in this game.
It looks like the referee is asking her to step aside. There must be a little blood on her temple. And they'll have to have her get out of the game, get a Band-Aid on it, and then get back in there.
Yeah, that'll be Munoz, I believe, checking in for Greeley West.
I believe it's Lopez that had to head to the bench.
Subs coming in for each team.
Paradis, a little short on the free throw, but gets another attempt. Here's the save to the shot and the made basket just before that.
Ooh, in and out there.
That was closer than the first one, but still not one that counts. And that is the end of their second quarter.
Only 16-10 here. Sabercats lead at half. Both teams definitely been a defensive game so far. Definitely a little bit more scoring than the first quarter. But both these teams look to head to the locker room and make their adjustments needed.
And I look forward to us coming back to a really entertaining second half.
For sure, going to be a great half. But hopefully both these teams make the proper adjustments that they need.
Some recognition of our two Fossil Ridge Spirit teams. This last weekend, we were in Orlando.
Our athletic director, Dave Walk, is introducing the middle school celebration night. Let's listen on to what he has to say.
Fossil, what they did, major competition. You as a community would be incredibly proud of these young women. The Fossil Ridge dance team, about 5 of them have been brought home with them the flu, so they're out sick tonight, unfortunately. Finished second in the nation in game day by 2/100ths of a point. That's how close their block was. The Fossil Ridge cheer team sitting down here, they took second in the nation in game day on the cheer side. We're talking about 80 teams in the nation. So incredible performances and athletes. Thank you for supporting them. I'll turn it over to the dance team. Those that are sick. There you go.
Let's give it up for the dance team. And now we'd like to welcome our future Sabercats to the basketball court. All right, let's go, ladies. Preston, you're going to line up on the right basket, Kennard on the left. When we say free throw line, winners will be receiving a prize. Good luck.
All right, the dance team with a wonderful performance and just showing off some of those skills that earned them silver medal at Nationals last weekend. Looks like we have Kennard versus Preston at a basketball shooting contest.
Got 3 minutes, ladies, let's go.
Yeah, not 100% sure what the competition is. It looks like maybe knockout for both of these teams.
I don't think knockout because they're playing from 2 different ends, so I think it might be total number of shots made.
Oh yeah, that'd make a little more sense.
Or it's super knockout, some version we've never seen before.
Oh yeah, we saw one.
Both these teams,
I think it is 1-0 right now.
the closest middle schools to
2-0.
Fossil. Could see some of these players playing for Fossil in a couple of years.
So I know on the court, on the field, you see a little bit of both, but we've had 2 by Preston, and there's 1 for Kennard. Oh, I lied. We're at 3. Looks like it's currently 4-4.
Yeah.
4-5. There's 5.
Oh, we got 5 in there.
5-5 is what I'm seeing.
We got 5 on both sides. Let's go. We got less than 2 minutes.
5-5.
Oh, what a competition so far.
2 close ones for Kennard. No, whoa, Kennard puts one down. That's 6. 6-6.
6 on both.
We're on both sides.
1:40 left.
There's another one for Preston.
7 over yonder on the Preston side.
7 for Preston. Oop, there's 7 for Kennard. 7-7.
Here we go.
There's 8 for Kennard.
We got 8.
And almost 8 for Preston. There's 8 for Preston.
We got 9 over there, Preston.
No, 9. 10 for Preston.
The Preston Pumas winning
And we've got
the competition. Definitely some bragging rights in the city now.
Thank you all for joining us. We're looking forward to seeing you
And the fun thing is, most of those girls are going to come together at Fossil and play all on the same team here.
Love seeing events like that. As Greeley West, the boys team coming out after this. Don't go anywhere. We've got Fossil varsity boys versus Greeley West varsity boys. Should be a fun matchup there.
The Fossil boys have been a lot of fun to watch this year. I have thoroughly enjoyed not only some of the players and their development, but just the style of ball they've put together this year has been a lot of fun.
Yep, and every time they play at home, it seems like they always pack it out, always a loud student section, and that's why they're undefeated in conference play.
That sure does help.
Everyone loves coming out to watch the Sabercats. I believe they're 15-5 this season.
I believe that sounds correct. In the last 3 weeks, we've had lots of crosstown rivalries, and so it's really fun. Greeley's not quite a crosstowner, but it's still pretty nearby. We'll see if the crowd shows out for this one. Got about 3:17 on the clock left at halftime, so the boys will get another minute or so to warm up, and then you'll start to see the girls retake the court.
Both teams going to try to amp up their scoring in the second half, but nothing wrong with the defensive game, and that's what we've got so far.
And Greeley West is coming out of the locker room, taking their spot on the bench. And it looks like they will hold on a second while the Fossil boys get their last shot or two in, and then they will retake that court. Fossil girls must have had a little more to talk about because they have not yet returned. And that's 2:36 left.
We saw this last game as well, Menifee trying to use every minute of that 8 minutes. Some players to watch in the second half for Greeley West. Seems like Caldeza has been dominant in the paint. And along with her, Lopez has played a very good first half. Both these players, one of the reasons that Greeley West has been so close in this one.
They want to do the ad.
Can you believe it? Owen Wynn makes a man miss. To the near side. Cuts back up. Touchdown, Fossil Ridge. Oh my goodness, Owen Wynn.
Nice hit. And that is a walk-off home run for Brielle Myers. Great game for Fossil. Brielle Myers. That's the game.
Number 12 blocked by Drake.
If you like. There it is. There it is.
Marcus, oh yes, down the sideline. He's gonna score. He's gonna get in the end zone. That's it.
And that is us, the Sabercat Sports Network. Thank you for staying with us. We're coming out of halftime. Both teams are on the court. Less than a minute left on the clock for their re-warm up. And we will see the second half of action between the Greeley West Spartans and the Fossil Ridge Sabercats.
16-10 is our score, and 36 seconds till we get back to play. As we talked about earlier, Maddie Kubat, one of the leading scorers for the Sabercats this season, is out for this game after a nose injury. Definitely seems to be coaching up this Sabercats team as well.
It has. Menifee is getting them ready. Last couple pieces of advice.
Fresh 8 on the clock here. Both teams made the adjustments in the locker room. We'll see if they translate to the game.
And in a game this close, all it takes is another one or two of those baskets to go down, and we're looking at quite a contest.
It's looking like the same starting five out here for both of these teams.
It is. Brenner inbounds to Montes. Down to the corner to Swanson, who drives along the baseline. Much like the first quarter, it did not go in. Munoz brings the ball up. Swanson picks up good defense at half court.
Yeah, overall, great half of defense from Fossil there in the first. Say the same for Greeley West as well. Ooh, and that's Benitez Gutierrez. Looks to be going to the line for the Spartans.
As the girls find their positions on the lane. Gutierrez is on the line. And I think there's too many white lines in the lane there. She was lined up on the volleyball court, not on the free throw line. Not her penalty, it's easy to mistake, so they reset her and they'll try again.
Not the first time that mistake's been made.
I'm sure she was looking at that basket thinking, wow, this looks easy.
She makes that free throw look easy.
Exactly.
Gutierrez, a senior, averaging around 5 points per game for the Spartans this year. Been one of the leading contributors for the Spartans team.
Second one is not as good. Smith just plucks it right over number 5 for Greeley West.
If you can't tell, she does that a lot.
The poor West player had really good position. She just isn't tall enough. Swanson with the 3. West with the rebound. And Munoz brings the ball to half.
Another rebound there from Smith. Definitely racking up that rebound stat.
Swanson, the fake, drives, gets the shot off. Ooh. There's a foul called. Smith and Lopez, I believe, were kind of battling for the ball there. And it looks like the foul was called on Gutierrez. Oh, that was a defensive breakdown there. They let her come right up the lane without anyone stopping her.
Nice make there by Provlik. Provlik having a great game so far for the Sabercats, definitely putting up a lot of points.
Munoz crosses court to her left hand, drives to the hoop and draws the foul. She will go for 2, and the foul called on maybe Swanson? Yeah, Swanson. That is 3 on Swanson. So Menifee doesn't have a super deep bench, but at some point he might have to be thoughtful about if she needs a little break before they get to the 4th.
Yeah, as that said, Swanson going to the bench, and that looks like it'll be White coming into the game for the Sabercats.
Lily White is a freshman.
Yeah, a lot of new players for the Sabercats these past few games. Becca Burke, freshman, playing a great game last game for the Sabercats. Nowhere to be seen in this one, though.
Brenner with the lead pass, but it was tipped by Greeley West. Paradis will take the ball out of bounds. And there's an extra Greeley defender in the middle of the lane there. They are not going to let that happen again. Brenner puts up the 3. West comes away with the rebound. Ruppel.
Ruppel seems to be going after every loose ball in this one, whether it be a pass or just a fumble. Seems like she's been everywhere for this Spartans defense.
Unfortunately, that everywhere was an out of bounds everywhere. Pravlik picks up her dribble, able to get over to Paradis to the right side. Reverses court. Smith's at the high post, but Lopez is all over her. That was a quick drive to the hoop. Unfortunately, the shot was a little too quick as well. Munoz brings the ball onto the Greeley West offensive side.
Marley Brenner looking to get things going in the second half.
Paradis' teammates did not have her back on that one. I don't think anybody let her know that there was a wolf coming, and the ball is knocked away.
Yeah, looks like Menifee might have something to say about that. Greeley West, very animated, benched this game, and Fossil definitely could have used that there, as 5:21 left in this third quarter, and Fossil leads this one 18-13.
So far in the second half, we're seeing a lot of what we saw in the first half. Good effort from both teams. Not outstanding shooting, but they've mostly been contested shots. We're not seeing a lot of missed easy bunnies. A lot of it's been, you know, threes that don't go down, and that happens when you get cold, but really contested layups and tough shots inside. And they're letting them play tonight, which...
honestly, a good thing for games like this.
Everybody seems to be contesting well.
Defensive game. We'll see who can split this game open.
Inbounds to Pravlik. Brings the ball back to the center. Reverses to the other side to Brenner. Pass underneath. Too slow on the shot. And Caldeza is able to get there for the foul, I guess. Fossil is lucky that was not a block, because it probably should have been.
Paradis will go to the line here for Fossil. Still 18-13 with 5:10 left in the third quarter. It's Paradis, their chance at a second.
Smith with another rebound. Almost knocked away, but she maintains it. Shot by Brenner, a little short. Smith almost hits another one. And Munoz comes away with the ball with that big smile on her face.
Smith rebounding everything in this game.
Paradis picks up, knocks the ball away from Munoz. Munoz recovers, brings the ball over to Lopez. Lopez to Gutierrez. Reverses to one I have not memorized yet. 33, that's Ruppel. Munoz and Paradis battle, and the ball will stay with Greeley West.
4:20 left in this third quarter here, both teams with 2 fouls. And Fossil leads this one 18-13.
Inbounds to Munoz. Over to Caldeza. Makes a move on Smith, back to the corner. That was a hopeful pass, but Munoz is able to come away with it. Somehow able to maintain possession. Wild dribbles. Goes to the floor.
Refs definitely letting him play tonight.
They are moving forward. Smith advances to Brenner. That's a 2 if it goes. Munoz with the ball and bringing the ball back for Greeley West.
3:53 left in this third quarter. And Caldeza looking to get things going. She's been relatively silent in this third quarter.
It's a great fake. Overshoots the basket though, and Pravlik comes away with the rebound.
Brenner had a wide open chance at a layup there, just couldn't see past the defense.
Smith rotates.
It'll be Lily White with the miss.
Yep, Lily White with the miss, and Lopez comes away with the rebound. Munoz will bring a call across half court. Pravlik will pick her up at about the 3-point line. Smith on Caldeza. Saves it back to Greeley West, but then gets her own rebound. Lily White is and a travel. She is working hard, but obviously
definitely a tough call to get there for the Sabercats. Still a very slow third quarter here, only 18-13, and there's only 2:59 left.
So we were 16-10 at half, which means Sabercats have only scored 2, and the Spartans have only scored 3 in this quarter.
A lot at stake for both of these teams. Greeley West looking to get their first league win, and Fossil looking to break out of their little bit of a losing streak.
Haley Franz to inbound. Looking for Caldeza, but Smith has that locked up underneath. Tip to Caldeza anyway. Off the board. Out of bounds off Brenner.
Not Caldeza's usual shot there. She's usually on the block trying to make a shot. The jumper is no good for her.
Oh, they're giving the ball to Fossil. I was mistaken. It was not off Brenner. It was off whoever was standing on the other side of Brenner. Fossil advances to Smith. Little jumper. Easily good. And we're at 20-13.
She doesn't only rebound. She can make points as well. Nice shot for the Sabercats there as they lead this one by 7.
Kind of like we saw at the end of the second quarter. There was a little flurry in the last 2 minutes of that quarter. Every fan in the stands would love to see a little flurry of scoring in this game. Smith gets another rebound to White. Over to Paradis. Up. Rebound, White. Smith with the rebound.
Big surprise.
Brenner with the 3. And Paradis, oh no, that was Pravlik. Gets a rebound and puts it up. Gets fouled and will go to the line.
Great rebounding for the Sabercats here on this possession. And Pravlik, good free throw shooter with a chance to extend Fossil's lead.
Any possession you get 4 or 5 opportunities and get to go to the stripe, coach has got to be happy with parts of the game.
As Fossil leads this 21-13 with 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
France will leave and Lopez returns for the Spartans.
(21-13). Fossil leads this one. Starting to get a little bit of separation.
Oh,
almost a rebound. Another rebound for Lauren Smith.
That was a block for White.
And Greeley West only scored 19 in their last game against Rocky. Definitely offense a little bit dry these past few games as they lost that game 65-19.
And with 1:46 left in the third, they're right on pace for that 19 again.
Fossil with a tough loss to Windsor, but Windsor having a great season, so nothing to be ashamed of. Scoring starting to ramp up a little for both of these teams. Still nothing crazy.
No, the Fossil and Windsor game, it was a really close game until Maddie Kubat got hurt. And then after that, the Fossil bench just didn't quite have enough gas for the end of that game. But I was quite impressed with the first half of that game. I thought that it was one of the best games I've seen the Fossil girls play all season.
Nothing to be ashamed of with that effort, as Fossil looks to get back into the win column, and they're, as of now, on pace to do that. We'll see if they can keep it up here.
Lopez inbounds, but Caldeza is unable to intake the pass. Paradis brings the ball forward. Munoz on defense. Picks up her dribble, throws it way over to Lily White. Looks at Smith. Brenner looked at a 3, but pulls foot. And the rebound to West. Tierra is fast. She moves the ball forward, and Lopez got the rebound, gets fouled by Brenner, but we're only at the third foul of the quarter, so she will take it out of bounds.
That was a deep 3 there by Ruppel. West with a lot of 3s like that in this game.
Caldeza takes the inbounds, drives to the hoop. Smith with another block. I don't know what the record for blocks in a game is, but Smith has to be getting close to it.
Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to tell, but let's just say she's got a lot of rebounds in this one. She definitely seems to be the tallest player on the court at most times as well, making it a lot easier for her.
Inbounds pass is deflected by West, out of bounds, stays with Fossil. I'll move her a little out closer to the corner, near where the ball was deflected. And Paradis will pass in to Brenner. No, Pravlik. Pravlik splits the defenders, advances to White. Gets fouled.
White with the chance to get put on the board here.
So White's at the line.
Lily White, a freshman, hasn't played a whole lot this season, but definitely getting a lot of minutes in this one. This is only Lily White's 7th game playing this season.
Oh, and the effort is there. Once she settles into her confidence in her game, it looks like she'll be a good player for Fossil for the next number of years. But those free throws bounce. Good pass to Paradis, back over to Swanson. Back to the left side, cross to the corner. White to the 3, little short. Smith unable to get the rebound, but Pravlik is fighting for it with Lopez. And the jump ball goes to Greeley West.
Greeley West, only 3 points scored this quarter. And the score remains 21-13 with 36 seconds left until this 4th quarter.
Foul called. That aggressive defense, they're starting to call a little closer. I feel like they were letting them play a little more earlier in the game, but they've definitely started to tighten it in a little bit. It might also be we're getting some of those younger players, and the difference between tight defense and a foul can be subtle sometimes.
Munoz with a chance to get her scoring started, usually putting up a lot of points for Greeley West, not so much today.
Munoz with the first free throw is good.
And she's played most of this game for the Spartans. Seems like she's definitely getting a lot of minutes.
29 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Munoz puts up the second one and is good. We still have a 6-point game, same as we had at halftime. Swanson to Smith, quick shot, layup. No longer a 6-point game, that's an 8-point lead for Fossil.
Now we're getting some scoring.
16 points left.
Better late than
16
never.
seconds left. 12. Munoz crosses about 10 seconds left. Greeley should have held for the last shot, but threw the ball away, and 7.4 on the clock for Fossil to take one last attempt in this quarter.
Fossil a chance at last-minute heave here would be very good for the momentum heading into the 4th. Oh, and Ruppel almost another takeaway.
And they got a little ahead of themselves there. Pravlik did not need to shoot it that early. There were still 2 seconds left on the clock when she was dribbling forward. She could have easily made a little more progress or a pass and still got a shot off.
0.7 seconds here.
But 0.7 left for Greeley. I don't know if they have the time for an inbounds and a pass, but they will try. She's running, and the half-court shot is up. It was online, but it was a little short.
Probably didn't get the shot off there, but anyways, Fossil leading this game 23-15, and we are going to the 4th quarter. Very slow game for each of these offenses, but at the same time, both these defenses have been playing great.
Comes the Fossil dance team again. Did we mention they won a silver medal yet?
Yep, if you weren't here earlier, our dance team, Fossil's dance team, just won a silver medal in Florida. What an accomplishment.
And you can see on the screen, look at that cute little baby. Might even be a future dancer.
Maybe, you never know.
We got a replay of that Swanson pass to Smith.
Lauren Smith having a great game for the Sabercats. Seems like she is pound for pound the best player on this team. With her rebounding and scoring.
She is the only senior on the team currently, so it does make sense that she brings that experience and leadership, but you're right. She is quite often the best rebounder and scorer on the team at the same time. Quite a good defender. It's hard to bring in that inexperience. She could use some other experience around her, but all these young players are going to be building it up for the future. So as much as Lauren Smith won't be on the team to enjoy that knowledge, she is helping them all grow right now, which is fun to watch.
Definitely passing that knowledge along to future leaders of the Sabercats team as Swanson.
Lily White in the corner. Passes back to Pravlik. Pravlik with a deep 3, and it is good.
For the first time tonight, Fossil taking a double-digit lead, and you can tell Menifee is very excited to see that as Fossil leads this one by 11 with 7:26 left in this 4th quarter.
Swanson switches off to White. Paradis sticks on defense. That was a nice little drive and layup for Gutierrez.
Never going to complain about offense there. We haven't seen this. Both teams starting to get the offense going.
Swanson with the three, and it is good.
This came out of nowhere. Fossil leading this one 29-17, but both teams making shots to start this fourth quarter.
At this pace, we will double the score of the entire game in this quarter.
Would be great to see. 2 for 2 on threes for Fossil. Pretty impressive to start this fourth quarter.
And I want to say last week against Windsor, they hit 6 or 7 in the first half. It was quite a shooting display. I don't think I've ever seen them shoot that well. And so it is nice to see them refine that long ball. Ball comes back to Greeley West. Munoz brings the ball up at her pace.
Swanson in some foul trouble, but still in this game.
Pass in. Smith with the rebound, but it will not count because the foul is called. And that's the first foul on Fossil in this quarter.
29-17, Fossil leads this one with 6:29 left in the fourth.
Nice.
As Ruppel, the leading scorer for the Spartans, looks to cut into this lead.
Paradis was assigned to the foul. And Ruppel misses the first shot. There's another one of those three-pointers from the replay.
Provlik from making that three and definitely making her presence known in this game. A lot of scoring coming from her.
Provlik is one of 2 juniors on the team. So even with only 1 senior, those juniors are the upper class people of this team so far. Diamantes traps her at half court. Ooh, foul called.
And Ruppel hits the deck there. 29-18, 6:17 left in the fourth quarter.
Mantis can't believe the foul call, but I think with the positioning that Ruppel was in, there wasn't much that Mantis could do because they were almost twisted at the legs already. That is her disbelief. That is 5 fouls for her, and she will have to sit down.
Some foul trouble here for the Sabercats. Swanson with a few fouls as well. And almost just got dinked for another one there.
Munoz drives, Smith with the block. Ball will stay with Greeley West. Looks like Lopez will take the ball out of bounds. She is 4 feet back from that inbounds line, but it doesn't matter because almost has the and one. Travel called.
Yeah, travel there. Caldeza definitely been held in check in the second half, as Greeley West's whole team has. She had a dominant first half, but they've definitely figured her out, it seems.
West will take a full timeout, so we got 1 minute to let them discuss what is going on, and Cannon and I will chat a little more about what we've seen in this game. Here comes the dance team once again, and on the replay, Swanson's three-pointer.
Yeah, both these teams with a very fast start to this fourth quarter. Very slow throughout 3, but the offense is finally starting to get it going. And 6 minutes left in this fourth, and we'll see what the future awaits. But Fossil looking to be in good shape to collect a win here.
With 6:09 left, Fossil girls would love to walk away with the win and then turn around and cheer on the boys against the Greeley West Spartans. I want to say Fossil is currently leading their conference in Northern Colorado.
Yep, their boys team having a great year. Girls team, not a bad year. Still a little work to do if they want to end up making the tournament. But this would definitely be a great start, beating a Greeley West team and moving on to some other winnable games. So we'll see what the future awaits for them. But definitely a great game from the Sabercats here.
We will be back next Tuesday, broadcasting again for both the girls and the boys against Poudre High School, another crosstown rivalry. And I think the girls would love to take that game home as well.
Big rivalry too.
Always is. There's not any of the schools in town we don't enjoy playing against. Little out of control with the ball there. Looks like foul called. And Fossil take it on the baseline. Swanson's being redirected to the baseline to take that inbounds. Pravlik, Brenner, Smith, and Paradis on the floor. Smith drives to the middle, looks at Brenner. Brenner keys up from the corner, and it is good.
Marley Brenner looking like last game, another 3 for her. As Fossil, the lead up to 14 points, starting to pull away here into this fourth quarter.
If they keep shooting like that, it is going to make it very hard for Greeley West to make any attempt at a comeback.
Yeah, Fossil making everything from 3 in this fourth quarter. It's amazing
Smith
to
with
see.
her 73rd rebound.
Definitely feels like it. There's no one who can out-rebound her on Greeley West or Fossil. Just playing a great game as she gets to the free throw line.
Being tall helps, but as a senior, you just learn those positions. You learn a little bit more where to be, a little bit more how to move your opponent, and she definitely takes advantage of that knowledge while she's out there. Free throw is up and good for Smith.
Definitely a lot of senior leadership coming from Smith. As being the only senior on this team, it's been a lot of games where she's really helped Fossil win.
Smith takes number 2. And it does bounce out. Paradis comes away with the rebound, though, and another possession for Fossil. Oh, Swanson, unfortunately, forced the ball a little bit too low for Smith at the foot, and a kick is called.
Rare kickball violation there.
Lopez inbounds to Munoz. Munoz brings the ball up the court. Swanson picks up just over half court again. Ruppel with the ball on the left side. Back to Munoz. Swanson almost had the steal. And she is down. No stoppage yet. Oh, she got her neck twisted a little bit, it looks like.
Hopefully she's okay. Fossil cannot afford another player to get hurt after a few injuries earlier this season. She seems to be fine, though, as she heads back to the bench.
Smith will come into the game so Swanson can take a little break. She's stretching it out, though she does appear to be okay. And knowing her, she's going to be lobbying to get back in the game pretty soon.
33-18, Fossil leads this one with 5 minutes left in this fourth quarter.
It is currently 1-18. I think the scoreboard is having a malfunction.
Yep.
There we go. 33-18 is the correct score. You didn't see that on your screen at home because we have a different scoreboard, but the scoreboard in here has changed. Next year, we will have brand new scoreboards. The video scoreboards that have gone in at Rocky and Pooter, we will get a set of those here at Fossil at some point. And Sabercat Sports Network will gladly start to put some content up on those boards.
Exciting changes being made.
Smith at about half court, back to Pravlik, back to Smith, to the right side to Brenner. Fossil's looking like they might try to take a little time away. Pravlik with the 3.
Fossil was on fire in this fourth quarter here from 3. As they lead this one 36-20 with around 4:25 left in this last quarter. They cannot miss from deep right now.
Oh, Greeley West has been scoring much better than they had earlier in the game, but unfortunately for them, Fossil has been as well. Brenner brings the ball forward to Paradis for 3, and another.
Seems like Fossil cannot miss from 3 right now. They just, everything that goes up goes in, and that is a 19-point lead for Fossil, their largest lead of the night. As one person hits the shot, everyone starts making shots.
Odeza with the 3, Smith with the rebound, able to corral it. A little high for Brenner, and the ball is thrown away. That actually might have been a pass to Menifee.
Swanson, just like you said, wanting to get back in this game, getting back in this game.
It's good to see her back out there. That means that sometimes you just get a little shook up and you just need a moment to gather yourself. Ooh. That is a bank 3. It is open, and They will take it no matter how they can.
Yeah, the bank is open on that one, and Ruppel's tried a lot of those shots tonight.
Lopez fouls Swanson with the body, and Swanson will go to the line.
39-23, Fossil leads this with 3:28 left, and we are in the fourth quarter.
Speaking of fourth, that is 4 fouls on Ella Lopez.
Ella Lopez, definitely a player the Greeley West does not want to lose. She's played a great game tonight.
Swanson puts up her second and makes her second free throw. With 3:37 left in the quarter, left in the game, Munoz brings the ball up to half court. Caldeza for 3. Smith with another rebound. Almost stolen, but Swanson able to come away with the pass ahead to Brenner. She saw Pravlik, but she did not see Lopez, who was in between the two.
Yeah, I think if you would have told anyone Fossil would have 40 by the end of this game, last quarter, they'd call you crazy, but here we are. Fossil leads this 40-23 with 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Swanson for 3, and it's good!
Can't miss right now, dang. 43-23, Fossil leads this one, a 20-point lead, and it just can't miss right now. It's insane to watch.
And another block. That was Pravlik with the block. Smith with, I don't know if that counts as a rebound on a block. Might just be recovery. Paradis over to Brenner. Offensive foul called on number 11, Paradis.
Kind of thought Brenner would have pulled that shot there with how they've been shooting.
If they hadn't blown the whistle, she probably would have.
2:48 left here in the fourth quarter, and Fossil leads this one by 20. The score is 43-23 as we go into timeout.
And it looks like Greeley West called a full timeout, so we got a minute for both teams to discuss their closing strategies for this game. At 43-23, it would be a hard press for Greeley West to come back at the rate of scoring, and at the rate Fossil is continuing to shoot the ball in this quarter. They have scored over 20 points in this quarter and only had 21 points coming into this quarter.
They doubled their points in not even a whole half, or not even a whole quarter of basketball. It's crazy to watch, and it really stings for Greeley West. They finally started to score, and Fossil just decides to not miss from 3.
No, when the long ball heats up, that is hard to overcome. I mean, that's why you see every NBA and college team shooting threes galore, because it's just worth so much more than all the others.
If you're Menifee, you're probably just telling your team to shoot as many threes as possible because it's contagious right now. It seems like everyone getting in on the action as we get back to play here with 2:48 left in this fourth quarter as Fossil leads this one by 20.
West will bring the ball in from the baseline. And Fossil's still pushing forward a little bit on defense. They're not going to concede this game, or they're not going to back off on this game yet. There's 2:42 left. And so they pick up at half court. Still playing good defense. Well, when the bank's open, it is really open. So that is a second bank 3.
Ruppel on both times.
And foul called.
And both these teams making threes apparently. Doesn't look like that'll be enough for Greeley West to climb back in this game, but you never know. Crazier things have happened as Fossil leads this one by 17 with 2:26 left.
Deep pass to Smith, back to Pravlik, back to Smith, over to Brenner. Brenner would gladly shoot that ball. Smith with the rebound, back to Paradis, up to the top. Brenner drives, over to Swanson. Swanson shoots. That is good.
Another 3 for Fossil. Crazy to watch. This team has 46 points, and almost all of it has come in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes left here. Yeah, West kind of seems to just be chucking up shots here to hopefully have a chance to climb back in this game, but this game looks to be all said and done here. And you got to think Fossil's really going to want to use this momentum coming into their next game. As Smith gets to the line here.
Yeah, that was the second foul on Bianca Banda. Smith will shoot 2, and the clock is stopped at 1:51. Smith good on the first. Looks like Munoz, Ruppel, Gutierrez, Lopez, and Caldeza on the floor for West still.
Largest lead of the night for the Sabercats. Sabercats up 22 with 1:42 left in this game.
Munoz from the corner hits the tape, and the tape is always out of bounds.
Greeley West looking to replicate some of Fossil's shooting success, but that shot's no good as they get into press here.
Deep pass to White from Swanson. Paradis with the layup. Out. White almost. Smith gets another rebound. Swanson for 3.
Swanson
cannot miss.
is on fire right now. Fossil is leading this game 51-26, and if they were playing like this whole game, they might be in triple digits right now. Especially Swanson, man, she cannot miss from the field. It's crazy to watch.
Great steal by White. Just anticipated that pass. Swanson almost gets stolen. Drives up, over, and Caldeza comes away with the rebound. Swanson would like that one back.
50 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Fossil leads this one 51-26. As the ball will be going back to Fossil.
Paradis will inbound to White. Or no, let's reverse that. Looks like White will inbound to Paradis. Or to Swanson. Swanson has the ball. Looks to Smith. Smith to Paradis.
They could dribble this ball out here if they want. This game looks to be all said and done.
Over to Smith. Smith for 3.
Oh,
Everybody's getting out of the party.
Another 3 for Fossil. 54 points. Wow. They have doubled Greeley West score. And what a half for the Sabercats. Unreal to watch. I think pretty consensus that this is their best half of best quarter of basketball all season. And another rebound here. That looks to do it. What a quarter for the Sabercats, and what a win this is going to be.
5 seconds. They get the ball across half. Now they can end it. And that was game.
Fossil Ridge takes the win in this one. They move to 9-12, 4-6 in the league, and Greeley West will move to 7-13, 0-10 in the league. Great quarter from the Sabercats here, and I would just like to thank everyone for tuning into this stream. This is Cannon Ray alongside.
And I'm Ben DeGear.
Thank you.
Tune into the other stream for the boys game on Sabercat Sports Network. And then again next Tuesday against Pooter, the girls at 6, the boys at 7:30. Once again on YouTube at the Sabercat Sports Network.